Welcome, and this is Donna.
Denise.
Today is going to be a fabulous show because we're going to talk about so much. We're going to talk about disciplining your kids. Mm-hmm. When is it appropriate to discipline your kids?
Right.
We're also going to talk about fashion tips, which I'm really excited about that. Fashion tips with Nisa. Yep. So that's going to be really good. But before we get into all of that, I want to talk about
what's in my cup. It's coffee, and it's hot coffee. Okay, I love coffee, guys. Mm-hmm. Coffee time can be any time of the day. In New York, when we had family gatherings, mm-hmm. we would actually have a family gathering, get everybody drunk, then feed them, bring out the coffee and the cake. Remember the coffee and cake? The kids
I was too young. I didn't drink.
They loved coffee and cake. That's what
coffee
the kids
and cake we love. Yeah.
But as far as the adults were, they got sober. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't about going home with a DUI or whatever, DWI or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. You know, they didn't have to because we fed them. Mm-hmm. We absorbed all the alcohol and gave them coffee to make it go. Well, honey,
so they could be awake and drunk. I'm just joking. The reason why we mention it is because after the shows, everybody kept asking us,
"Are you perpetrating?"
Yeah, like what's in your cup? I don't see y'all drinking or anything. Mm-hmm. And so we decided we were going to go ahead and talk about what's in our cup. So I have coffee and I have mocha chocolate in my cup. And
Mom's strictly black, baby.
And hers is just black coffee. Mm-hmm.
You know. So what you do on the weekend?
I just relaxed. I didn't do much on the weekend. That's it. I didn't do anything, but I know you was sick, so.
People, let me tell you, it started 2 weeks ago. How you get sick, you get better. You get sick, you get better. Well, the last sick gave me pneumonia. Walking pneumonia. The doctor called it community. I'm like, what kind of mess is that community? But anyway, the medicine that they gave me was so strong. It was the strongest they could possibly give you for pneumonia. Mm-hmm. That gave me cramps and all the other stuff to go with it. Well,
I think we're supposed to be telling
so wait now. As I'm saying, well, what's wrong with me? Why am I hurting so bad? And the nurse had called me and said, that's the only thing I didn't like about it. It gave me cramps. That is the side effects.
I'm gonna tell you something. Side effects scare me. Have you ever watched those commercials?
When you guys were young, they told us nothing. We could have died and said, okay.
Yeah, and you're okay with that. But but then all of a sudden they started showing these commercials where, if you want good eyout, but then the side effects was your ear fall off, your teeth come out.
Your ear fall out. Not fall out. Yes, it is. And then, I thought they were going to do it just for the cigarettes. Mm-hmm. No, they're doing it for everything. Yeah. Well, I didn't read it until the last pill. Mm-hmm. And I'm going, oh my Lord, I could be dying right now. But I'm better.
But you're better. I'm better. That's good. So she's here with us and she's better. And we are going to have such a fabulous show. I'm so excited about it because we're going to be, the first part of the show is that I think everybody's going to be really interested about that because we're going to talk about when is appropriate time to discipline
your children.
Yeah. And then we're going to do fashion tips with Nisa. So
I just want to talk a little bit. I know, and I'll talk more because I can talk. Okay. But disciplining your children. Mm-hmm. I understand disciplining. And I understand just pure whipping the mess out of them, okay? You do not have to whip your child to get what you want across.
No. Mm-mm.
But if you don't start early, trust me, you're going to have kids that I know about personally, okay?
And she personally knows him.
I know this child personally. Trust me, people. I didn't do the raising on this one. I just watched. And I'm like, whenever I go out, I'm like, look, let me explain something to you, little girl. I will kill you.
So
the threat, the thought of it, they're like, okay, Grandma, because I think she's serious, you know? So it's okay. But when we come back, we're going to talk more on that.
We're going to talk more.
I'm not really a killer, guys. See you.
So when is the appropriate time to discipline your kids? I want to bring this up because I was looking in the news quite a while back, and they were talking about the NFL player. I think he plays for the Viking.
Yeah.
His name is Adrian Peterson, and he was arrested because I don't know the details of it, but I do know that he got a switch, and he beat his child with a switch. And he got arrested for that.
That's because his mama switched him. I mean, it was normal.
Well, yeah, that's why I bring it up because, well, not to say that it was necessarily normal, but that's, a lot of people would consider that to be old school.
It's old school, which was normal. Old school is old school. You need to leave it in the past. Because just like the technology now, we have to deal with new technology, or we have to deal with new people coming up with in your business. Okay? So to make them realize that I can still control my life with my child, you have to do it a little bit differently. You know? But
I think maybe, not that it's a good thing about it, but one of the things that might be good is that it does bring up discussion.
Yeah.
And it does bring up, like, well, what is an appropriate way to discipline your children? And me personally, I think that, you know, when a child does something so outrageous that they need to be disciplined, I think one of the things you need to do is you need to calm yourself down first. Because you got to think about it. This kind of pissed you off, what this kid did, you know?
Yeah.
So you're mad, you're upset. So I think the first thing you need to do is kind of like calm yourself down. And once you calm yourself down, then you're able to approach your child, and then you could talk to your child, you know, and explain to your child, like, okay, what you did.
So in other words, like I used to tell you guys, think before you speak. So that should really apply to the parent also. Yeah,
because my personal feeling about it is that the way you discipline your child, it all goes back, in my opinion, I think that you're also teaching this child how to handle anger. How would you handle the situation? And I think that, not that I'm not, because I know old school is like, look, if the child's acting up, they need to spank their behind, and, you know, but that's some old school.
See, well, you gotta understand, with me, with you guys, I hit the wall with a belt. I hit the tables with the belt, which worked with you and Raymond.
Yeah, because I was afraid for my life.
But when the other little heathens found out that I was hitting the wall in the couch and I wasn't touching them, they started bucking. So then I had to one day actually hit them. Yeah. And I don't want to hit people because I just don't want to do that. So I would leave it until their father came home, and he would give them 3 hits, pow, pow, pow. And that was the end of the conversation, you know?
And was it effective? And that's the thing you got to think about, was it effective? And in some cases, it's very effective, and in some cases, it's not. And so that's why, in my opinion, I say you probably need to calm yourself down first.
Explain you can always be like my son-in-law was with his children. He would talk to them, and I mean, he'd be talking to this little 3-year-old like if that 3-year-old was in college having this conversation. And I'm looking at him, and
his debating skills are very good.
Then the next thing I know, that this child was in the corner, and that would anger me. But he would do one thing. He would give him a book and say, you stay in that corner till you realize what you're doing. You know? I'm not going to tell you any further than that. But
well, you know, I guess there's different ways of doing it. And I started to look up. I said, okay, so what is the appropriate thing? And so I looked up and I came across Dr. Phil, and I think he's pretty cool people. And he had a couple of things, and we have a short bit of time, so I'm going to say it real fast. He talked about positive reinforcement, which you were talking about in the corner with the book, read it, explain to them, like, okay, this is the reason.
Before you put them in that corner.
Right, this is the reason why you're being punished, you know. Redirection.
Redirecting.
And
verbal instructions.
And time out.
And times out.
That's the corner.
That's the corner. There's the corner. You know?
Which, you know, and like I was saying, you know, establishing the rules or explaining the ruls.
Grounding. Withholding privileges. That's the older person, but yet my son-in-law thought that 3-year-old was like 20. So
because the 3-year-old
we're going to come back and talk a bit more. You guys come on back with us. We've been at this place for way too long. I choose you, baby. Welcome back. I still want to talk. I'm hot about a Dr. Phil. But, you know, everything that we did, what Dr. Phil said to do, it's pretty much what we did.
Yeah.
You know? Things like taking that child and giving them time out to make them understand. Before you put them in time out, give them a reason why you're putting them there. Yeah. Because they could not explain to you. So those same kids now are fantastic. You know, kudos. Kudos. You know, but I mean, if you want to look at my little strange heathens, but they're not bad either.
They're good kids.
You came out all right. And the mother 3 came out pretty good, so yeah. But my old way of doing things came from my old way of family.
Right.
Value, okay? What Dr. Phil is saying, guys, is that you could use this from birth to 18 months to instill what you think that child should be learning after they get to that 2 and 3 years old. So obviously, my son-in-law, what he did is that he not only, I just saw it at 3, him pushing that button, but prior to that, he had talked to them, gave them, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt now, I'll give you the benefit. Well, now at 3, there's no benefit of the doubt. We're going to discuss this. We're going to know why you did it and how come you are doing it. And this is what's going to happen. You have to have responsibility. Something's going to happen for this. So, I don't want to stay with Dr. Phil anymore. I want to talk about our fashion tips.
Yes. Well, I'm excited about that because fashion is something that sometimes I'm really good at and sometimes I'm not.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying yeah like that. I mean, come on, girl.
But for me and everybody that knows me and everybody that like I shout out to Facebook or whatever, I'm always posting shoes. And to me, fashion begins with your shoes, because you can have a cute outfit on, but if you don't have the right shoes, I personally think that it messes up the whole thing.
Well, you can always do what your grandma Eloise did.
What she do?
When she dressed you guys, you not only had your hair done, new outfit, especially for Easter, new outfit, the shoes, the socks, the pocketbook, the underwear. Everything was from the head to the toe.
See her underwear, but I remember that.
That was from the head. I don't know why. And you guys still do the same thing. When it's a holiday, and you go from the head to the toes, whether you're wearing jeans, whether you're wearing an outfit or something like that. Yeah.
Well, me, like I said, shoes are always important for me.
So you start from the shoes.
I start from
all the way up.
I start from the shoes all the way up, and I think you're right. I think I probably do.
You just do it opposite. Okay. All right.
And the right type of shoes has to be important for me too, because I think that if I want to be laid back or whatever and just kind of just looking really sexy, I think a nice pair of pumps and some dungarees and a nice shirt, comfortable shirt, just kind of makes it,
Okay, I won't say what I went in my head. Okay. Yes, you're right. You're right. Because with me, I can't go any higher than a 3-inch heel. I've never went any higher than a 3-inch heel. The young ladies now, they're doing 5, but they have that platform to make up the difference. I just can't do it because I feel myself falling forward. Okay?
You gotta step backwards.
But I do wear certain shoes that make me feel good to go with the outfit, but unfortunately, I go the other way. I go with the outfit, then I go find the shoes to fit. But you're right to do it the other way, because sometimes you cannot find the shoes to fit the color coordination.
Now that's the thing about it, shoes. Okay, since we're talking about shoes anyway, I've come to learn, like when I was growing up, one of the things, speaking about Grandma Eloise, if you wore your shoes, somehow some color in your outfit
had to
match with your shoes.
That's right, and the pocketbook.
But that's so different now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can wear an orange shirt and some blue shoes, and if they're really cute,
and the color kind of goes together.
People are like, "You look fabulous," and I'm like, "But no, where's the colors? It's not matching. It's so wrong."
No, the color is not white. The new black is orange. The new black is pink. The new black is any other color but black.
So
So when we come back, we're going to talk more about that color and the new fashion.
Oh, that's cute.
I said see it.
Oh, see, she afraid that I'll be.
Yes, I'm
gonna use it.
Let me just put up my. This is a jacket just like hers, but it's suede. So a little sweater under there. And I like brown. Is my fashion sense for now. And sometimes I put color in there, but it's really hard. Just want you to know to do that because we're all
really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard. But I do that, and then sometimes I color coordinate it with my shoes and stuff. But lately, I haven't been using nothing but the boots I told you all about once. Okay, I love these boots. God, I should have had them years ago. But enough of me and enough of you. Okay, and let's talk about this new, young, local designer. We have a little clip that you were talking with her about. Her name is Nisa Young, guys. I want you, she's up and coming, and the design she has is beautiful. Ooh. Let's see what Donna and Nisa talked about. Okay, without me.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, I'm Donna, and I'm so excited because I'm here with my friend Nisa, and we're going to talk about fashion today. So I just can't wait. But before we go into that I know her because I love her, but I want you to introduce yourself to our Coffee Time viewers.
Okay. My name is Lisa Mahala, and I am a part of N&L Casa de Moda, and I'm a fashion stylist, fashion model, and also a designer.
Ooh. So we're going to kind of get right into it. The holidays are coming up. I'm excited. My big thing is I'm always wearing black. As you can see, I'm like a black chick. I wear black. I will spice it up with a bunch of colors and stuff like that. But the holidays are coming, so what's your spin on it?
I think you should do a little bit more clash with bright, beautiful colors. Like you can do your reds, do more of like golds, most definitely some silver, Christmas, and pink is good.
Okay.
Sometimes the black is most business attire, and you're always probably business focused. So you're gonna always think black, 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 black. Do what you're doing now. Add the pastel colors, add some flowers, polka dots, as we were talking about before, which is okay. Doesn't necessarily have to be black and white. It can be something like a lime green with, the lime green polka dots with the background of pink. And you can add the brown with that.
Ooh.
A little brown blazer and hook it up with some boots and some cute jeans.
Ooh, see now, that's what I like, cute jeans. Okay, so I know I always wear like the black, and I'm gonna try to get out of that. But I love the fact that you said cute jeans because I'm always wearing jeans. So is that something that, as far as fashion goes, like for instance, can you just wear like jeans with like anything, or is it like a don't wear jeans with
There's
blah,
not
blah, blah?
a don't. Fashion is everything. You have to make it yourself. Like me, I would probably wear a pair of jeans with a open dress, or I would have a size split dress on and wear jeans underneath with some cute heels.
Okay.
That's just me. That's my fashion statement.
Okay, so you said open dress. I have to explain that a little bit because I think when it comes to fashion, even though I do it, I really don't. And there's some things that I would not put together. So you said jeans in the open.
You're on safe mode.
Yes.
Safe mode.
I'm so safe mode. Look, more episodes, you're going to see me. I'm going to be a little bit off of safe mode, and I'm hoping to invite my friend here to help me with that. But before we jump ahead of ourselves here, to go back with the dress in the jeans, like, what's that about? I mean,
that is more of letting people know that you're not afraid. Like you just do that step, you go straight to it. And everyone's, like I said before, is such in a safe mode. Sometimes you have to get out of that, even if it's business, going out of town with your homegirls, going out of town with your new boo. You have to experience.
Well, I got an
But you have to experience. I mean, you have very nice cut-off sweaters, and when you wear that in the winter, of course, you have to add more of a tank top or, something different, something with a flare underneath. Add a little cute belt on the side.
Okay.
You have to experiment.
Okay. Well, since we're talking about that, I do want you to talk about, before we go any further, I have to say, you see this outfit that she has on right now? Sister girl made it. Too cute. You can see me in that, right? No, go ahead. She made this. Can you explain this outfit a little bit?
Yes. I kind of went with sort of like the old style of the hobo look. I love the oversized caps. And I have to have the oversized hats. And I love big sleeves.
Ooh.
It's airy. And it's a mid-cut. So, and I love faux fur. don't like the rough fur, faux fur.
Faux fur, baby. Okay, so I know that I'm jumping all over the place because I'm excited because this chick is fabulous. As you can see, she made her own little doo-wop there, and I can't do stuff like that, so that's why I got her here. But could you like talk, because she has her drawing over here. Could you talk a little bit about some of your drawings?
Yeah, I actually have a runway show that's coming up in August, and I'm going to show you some fashion that I've designed.
Ooh.
I have a sketch here of this beautiful glamorous dress with a little chain on the side for us fun.
Ooh, chain on the side, girl.
And then we have this fun Robin Hood is what I call it. It's a Robin Hood dress.
Ooh.
And then we have a sort of like a devil's tail chain hanging from the little side here on the side. And this is my favorite. Fun and sassy. A little sketch that I had started about a week ago, and now I'm trying to see if I want to go more of the 70s or the mid 80s of color. That's just a few sketches.
Okay, so I had so much fun, and I'm like so excited. I'm so pumped for the holidays. So I will be posting some pictures of myself with a little bit extra, and I'm have some help from my friend here. And so I'm trying to think like what are the do's and don'ts. So if you guys can think of anything, please send us some stuff in and everything. But anyway, now your outfit, when do I get one?
You can get it in a week as soon as we talk.
Ooh, honey. Ooh, sister girl gonna look good. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I had so much fun, and you do want her back, right? Because I want it back.
I had so much fun. Thank you.
That was Nisa Young. Man, she's fabulous.
Oh, yeah, I liked it.
And she's going to be back. That's Fashion with Coffee time.
See y'all guys.